Hey guys, it's Nikki here today, and it is a very exciting day today. We're actually going to be reviewing a laptop. So I have actually unboxed this, so we're just gonna jump straight into the review. So this laptop actually weighs just a whopping 1.56 kilograms. It's so light, I sometimes mistake it for a book. Actually, some books are probably heavier than this, but it also has a 16.9 millimeter thin chassis. So if you have this in your hand, we have 16 by 9, which is the thickness of it. And then we have a 357.8 millimeters and then 229.9 millimeters on the length over here. So its weight is approximately 1.56 kilograms with two different colors of Mystic Silver and Space Gray. The unit that we have right now is, of course, the Mystic Silver. So straight from the box, the laptop actually already runs on a Windows 11 OS. So for the RAM, there are two options, which is the 8 gig RAM and the 16 gigs of RAM. And then for the hard drives, there are two options of the 256 gig and 512 gig of the NVMe PCIe SSD. The laptop also has Bluetooth 5.1 capability, so if you want to transfer files from a non-Huawei device to the laptop, you can also do that through Bluetooth again, but you can't use the Huawei share option that they have, which I think is faster. It's kind of like AirDrop. So for the power adapter, we have a 65-watt power adapter, which I do have right here. I have been using the laptop for a bit. So the inbox accessories actually include, of course, the laptop, the USB Type-C power adapter, a USB Type-C cable, a quick start guide, and of course the warranty card. So every avail of the laptop, you also get a Bluetooth mouse and a Huawei backpack. The aluminum alloy body is actually tempered with anodic oxidation. Take with that what you will. That basically makes the metallic body of the laptop itself tougher, more durable, and stronger. So even if you drop this thing, it'll probably survive. Drop test? I'm not gonna do that. When it comes to the build itself, there are actually 3 USB ports on this thing, as thin as it is. There is there's one over here, a USB port, and then 2 on the other side, as well as a 3.5 millimeter audio jack right next to the 2 USB ports on the right side of the laptop. And then on the left side, we have the USB Type-C charging port, and then we have another USB port, and then an HDMI port. So if you are the type of person who uses those versatile ports, they're there for your leisure. But I should also mention that the charging port for this can also support reverse charging capabilities, but that is also, again, for Huawei devices, which is very unfortunate because what if your laptop still has charge but your phone doesn't? You can just use this laptop as a power bank and that would be amazing, but unfortunately, you cannot do that. It's exclusive for Huawei devices. So let's talk about the screen. So I have mentioned that they did get rid of the top bezel in order to, have a more thinner bezel feel, especially since with the recessed camera, they don't really need the bezels on top. So the screen is a 15.6-inch FHD 1920 by 1080 16 by 9 ratio IPS screen with anti-glare properties. Wow, say that 10 times faster. It is also a FullView display that has passed the Rheinland low blue light and flicker-free certification. So that basically means that users can be rest assured that they can comfortably work or consume media on the laptop, on the MateBook, for hours on end, or until your battery dies. So the HUAWEI MateBook D15 runs on a 11th gen Intel Core processor with a 4-core 8-thread CPU and an integrated Intel Iris Xe graphics. A 4-core 8-thread CPU is pretty good for something that is a standard laptop that you can just use for office or business or anything that you can use for school. Kind of iffy on gaming, so we shall see about that. So there is actually a full throttle mode in which you can access by pressing the function key and then the P in order to turn on performance mode. If you are looking for that extra oomph of performance, you can boost the throttle on the laptop itself. Of course, they have their HUAWEI Shark Fin fan, which cools down your MateBook even during the boosted mode. So let's talk about other features on this laptop. There is also something that they call the drag to connect. So you can drag other, again, HUAWEI devices in order to have a seamless connection from the laptop to the device itself for easier collaboration. Just open your HUAWEI control panel and you can search for your phone in there and you can drag it to connect into your phone. It also has a new dual antenna network interface card supporting Wi-Fi 6. So if you are planning on going wireless, this laptop is absolutely a good choice. So it also has the super device upgrade, allowing consumers to connect the laptop with other HUAWEI devices for a seamless cross-device experience. And yes, I have tried it with non-HUAWEI devices. It does not work. There is also the HUAWEI Share feature right here. You can see it's right there, this third sticker on the right. If your phone does have like NFC, and it will actually detect your phone, but it will just lead you to a web browser page in which you can look over there what kind of devices is compatible with the HUAWEI Share feature. So there is also the upgraded PC manager. So if you are connecting both your phone and tablet onto your laptop or whatever device that you're currently using, you can control them through the upgraded PC manager. So if you are on your phone and you connect it to your phone, you can activate the multi-screen collaboration, the instant hotspot. You can also back up your galleries and photos from your phone onto your laptop. If you are in possession of a HUAWEI monitor, you can activate mirror mode as well, or the extend mode. So there is no more need for wires in order for you to have a second monitor. You can connect it wireless. When it comes to the battery itself, I can actually say that I have been running this laptop for very light usage. For this battery charge for about 3 days, and it's already just at half percentage, or like it's at 50% battery, and that is actually insane to me. It's actually on 56% remaining battery. So if you are just a light user of a laptop, or you just use it to consume media at the end of the day, it will last you a long time. So yeah, let's test out the speaker on this thing. All right, so I am not using a external mic. I'm just using the laptop mic, and this angle is very unbecoming of me. I'm just looking at myself in the viewfinder. No complaints about that. That sounds amazing. It also has a high-efficiency cooling system featuring their HUAWEI Shark Fin fan, which I have tested out myself because I have been using the laptop for hours on end. Sometimes I just use it in bed just before I go to sleep, watch YouTube videos, and I have not once felt the usual feeling that I do get when I use other laptops or like previous laptops that I've had before, where my entire torso just felt hot because of the fans. I can barely notice it on my chest. It's very, very light. Even just typing on this feels premium. There's two cool features that I would like to, just give emphasis on. As someone who doesn't really use the camera most of the time on laptops especially, I would much rather have more screen rather than there being a giant bezel on top just for, for them to make room for the camera. This one has a recessed camera. So if you guys don't know what that means, recessed basically means hidden or, put away, something like that. So here's a clip of me just opening it. First time, I didn't know what it was. I didn't want to discover it until I read the manual, and they were like, oh, this has a recessed camera. So I pressed that thing, and there literally is a camera. As a person who doesn't really like the lower angle shots of myself, probably not gonna be using the camera on this a lot. Another cool thing that I wanted to highlight is the fingerprint power button. The fingerprint button literally just looks like a power button, so I didn't really expect it to be able to read fingerprints until I tried it out. I just use it to unlock the laptop. That way, instead of putting in my PIN or my password, which is a much easier time for me, honestly. Alright, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do want to avail your very own HUAWEI MateBook D15, you can contact your local HUAWEI representative, or you can go to any physical HUAWEI online store. Of course, be safe, wear a mask. The laptop retails for 37,999 pesos. So if you guys do want your very own, there you have it. And that is it, guys. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button. If you guys do have any comments, suggestions, or anything that you want to say to us, the comment box is right down below as well. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification in order for you to get notified for every time we upload a new video. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.